The workshop presenting rock art sites is part of a series of international workshops organized in the framework of an international network research project called RHAMSA. And the aim of this kind of workshop is to bring together trainers and learners from Southern Africa, East Africa and France. During 1 week, this workshop took place in Les Eyzies de Taillac in Dordogne in France, one of the famous places for prehistory and rock art caves in France and also in Europe. And we will visit many sites as Rouffignac, Fond de Gaume, the different replicas of Lascaux, and the group of 40 participants in total will have some analysis of the main issue related with the thematic of presenting rock art sites.
The aim of the workshop is to exchange on the different ways of presenting rock art sites, whether in situ, in museum, through replica or exhibition, with the question of digital mediation, of course. We will examine how to think about the complementarity between site visits and museum or exhibition visits. And when a site is closed for conservation purpose, we will discuss how we can compensate and explain this inaccessibility in order to give an access to the public with a general reflection about what does it mean really to give an access.
So, we are here in a rock shelter, so we've been in some caves, I guess, today. Combarel, Fond de Gaume, that's right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is actually a living place for those Magdalenian people.
During the workshop, there is sites and museum visits, a working group, and lectures even open to other public. For the working group, there is 5 thematic. One group is working on visitor experience, another one is working on economic realities, another one is working on authenticity, another one is working on the place of the discourse on conservation and preservation, and the last one is working on political issue in discourse. To address this question, the participants have to cross what they observed during this workshop and their own experience in their own country. At the end of the workshop, there will be a collective restitution.
I think it was a very rich experience for everyone. And above the sites that we visit and the talks that we listen, we have a very intensive exchange during the week.
It was so important for me because where I'm coming from, we don't really have that much exposure on presenting rock art sites. There is not that much expertise on interpreting or documenting rock art sites.
I learned a lot towards the presentation of rock art from the exhibitions of rock art sites around Les Eyzies.
It's just amazing, and going to these sites is just like mind-blowing. And thank you to Mélanie, thank you to Stefan, thank you to Catherine, thank you to Natalie, and also having directors be involved in these. It's rare for us, it's this hierarchical setting where you have, if you are in higher position, I cannot do 1, 2, 3, this is your tour guides are seen as in a lower position. And here it's just like, no, we're all the same. I can give you a tour as the director of this museum and show you what this exhibition is all about.
The group very benefits of this kind of workshop to build a network.
This workshop also create a space for us to engage with each other, not only with each other, but also with specialists that assist us in running our respective sites or museums in where we come from or in the countries where we come from.
I had very good connections. I'm still making some with veteran researchers as well, including students as well. So it's a very important and interesting experience to meeting up with people from different countries with different experiences. That's very important to aid to my personal experiences as well, and see the diversity, the multidisciplinary approaches that people are using in their research.
I think it's really also one of the real aim of this kind of workshop. It's to bring people together, to share our experiences, but also, to create some links between people, to think also how we can improve the sustainability management of rock art sites in Southern Africa. And it is through bringing people together that we can definitely think about that.